Hey guys, GenmaTheSamurai here, and guess what? It's my 150th video. I mean, a lot. Anyway, so what we're gonna be doing this video is I'm gonna be commentating over every first part of my Let's Plays. So I have like around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, 12, something like that. It's a lot. So. I hope you enjoy the video. I'm going to keep the commentary short, like, for each part. Maybe you guys will learn about some Let's Plays I've done that have been more obscure or some other stuff. I don't know. So, yeah. You can also... today's update also is not changed by this at all. You're still going to get Minish Cap in a few hours, or maybe you already saw it because, you know, tuned in late. I don't know. But either way, you know, it's not interrupted by this. So, yeah, 150 videos. I have way too much free time. Alright, see you in a sec. Hello. Hey guys, GenmaTheSamurai here. Oh man, I can't believe I'm doing this. So, I recently acquired 150 videos. That's right, I've reached number 150. So, what I'm doing for you guys is that I'm recording commentary over some of my old videos. Sounds fun, right? Yeah. So this is my old Let's Play Golden Sun. I hate that I just kind of hang on the menu here. I'm just trying to talk about the series with like the audio that's like way too loud. Yeah, it's my first one though, so I guess, you know, it does have a bit of an excuse, I suppose. I'm not really a big fan of some of my older videos, just because, you know, I was just learning about a few things, but, yeah, this series really is just something really close to me, but yeah, gosh, this video. Especially, one thing I always find is that I don't really know what the interest level is with you guys regarding this series, but it doesn't really seem that high. I've been doing this series since I started my channel, so I don't really know. Is RPG kind of like Final Fantasy? Yeah, this game is just really good. I love it. God, that voice. You're not gonna find my Wind Waker abridged on this list, guys. Sorry. Oh man. That voice. Stop. Oh man, that voice. That one was very random when I came up with it back in the Wind Waker abridged. Like, I was sick, and I was like trying to think up like voices, and like I came up with something that was like a combination of like Michael Jackson if he was an old lady. It was really weird. I was like, well, hello there. Like, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. That was fun. I have always been really into this series, even when I like first started. Like my first videos are always kind of like lacking energy, and it really shows. But, yeah.
Hurry, the boulder could fall at any second.
Dora the Explorer. Yeah, I'm only gonna record like a little bit more, just because, you know, I don't want this to be like ridiculously long, having to record several half-hour videos. I went from like doing like old lady Michael Jackson to just black lady. It's terrible. Yeah, when I started, I definitely wasn't really that confident in my ability to commentate, and it kind of shows. So, yeah. So, one thing that I've always kind of been a little bummed about was the lack of interest for this series, just on a regular basis. Like, I realize it's not, like, just this Let's Play, but it's kind of, you know... Yeah, but on that note, I think I am done showing Golden Sun, so time to move on to the next video. Alright, and here's a Metroid 2 remake. Oh my gosh, I am a huge fan of this game, guys.
when it comes to this game, I've played through this one so many times on my channel. Well, I guess only like twice, but it's like I just love playing this one. This was also a very interesting one for me because I knew that if I was going to play this game, I wanted it to have the original gameplay to compare it to. So I was desperately looking for an editor that would let me do that because prior to this, I'd been using Windows Live Movie Maker, and I'm sure many of you guys who have ever worked with Windows Live Movie Maker know that, gosh darn it, that one sucks for fun editing. I mean, I found out later that as far as free editors go, okay, there's one benefit to it, but regardless, yeah. So this is just yeah, I love playing this game. I find my commentary is pretty different in this one too compared to my Golden Sun one that was out at the time. Like this was my second Let's Play, and I'm really proud of it. Um, compared to like some of my other Let's Plays in the future that I just kind of was like about some of my mistakes. But yeah, it was also around this time that I did have a headset when I did the Golden Sun one and this one. That headset kind of broke. It was one from one of my home school, like online school. It was really cheap. It broke like really easy for like no reason whatsoever. I don't know what was up with it, but so since then I've had to use my like computer one because I'm too cheap to go buy another headset. But I found ways to make it work in more recent years. Um, this is so fun though. Like seriously, guys, if you have not gotten this game yet, like on your computer, do it. It's free. It's fun. It's like legitimately good. Um, yeah. No. Anyway, like I was saying before, so I did eventually find an editor at the time that would let me do this, but as you can see from looking at it, the quality of the video suffered because of that editor. So I continued my search looking for one that did not ruin the quality but still allowed me to do the thing. And I eventually did find a VSDC video editor. While it does also have some of the same problems as that one, it's one that I continue to use today because it is so easy to. I mean, it's not easy to figure out, but once you like get used to it, you can do so many cool things with it. Um, and again, the downside is it does degrade the quality, but it's nowhere near as bad as the editor I was using in this video. Um, you'll find in some of the later videos I just outright ditched this editor because, gosh darn it, was it not helping anything. Fighting Metroids in this is actually like the single most frustrating thing ever. Like, the first one, literally the only reason that was a piece of cake is because I got used to it. But, regardless, so I think that's about all I'm really going to show of this game right now. But, yeah, so check out this Let's Play, definitely. If you like my stuff, check this out. And now we're looking at Seiken Densetsu 3. Oh my gosh. This was a fun thing. At this point, I hadn't really done anything with my friend Chris, but I saw that, or Techman771, I should say. I saw that he was doing some stuff on his channel, rants and whatnot, and I mean, I don't know, we just kind of like, I knew this like one old game of mine that I really liked. I hadn't played it in a really long time, and so I was kind of like, hey Chris, do you want to do Let's Play this with me and stuff? Like, he was giving me a lot of advice for my Let's Plays at the time, so I totally just wanted to do that with him and stuff, and I felt this commentary for like this video was really fun for the time and stuff. Like, I will have to say that in recent parts, like if you guys are like newer viewers, they've watched and stuff, I have kind of underestimated some of the BS that kind of comes from this game, but I still do say this is a really good game. I like it a lot, and it's really fun. Me talking about Crown Resurrection.
Look, 3D, that is not 3D.
3D, that is not 3D.
Mode 7! For the win.
Oh, man. This was just really fun. I don't really know what to really say about, like, Seiken Densetsu 3, aside from saying, I had a lot of fun with it. There's some weird ideas in this first part, like that one segment with the what was it, Doom? That was like in there, like Chris, like we had a lot of disjointed ideas that we just kind of threw together for this one. Like he was wanting to make a separate video that referenced it, but we just ended up throwing it in here anyway for like no reason. But regardless. How long can you linger on as one single joke?
Yes, awkwardness hard for the win. Although I like the word these days, but I've barely played.
Random statement about my favorite Zelda game. For the win? Question mark.
Frame rate.
I know.
I'm sorry, I did the reference of
Frame rate.
Storm 2.
Yeah, we had Techman's brother was like playing like Naruto Storm during a large amount of these parts. It was pretty. Yeah. Oh gosh, that joke derailed right there. And all that for a title screen, guys. You know you're in a good game now. Man. Yeah, no, I mean, if you want to just see some of us give commentary and see like this one obscure old game, just give it a look. It's fun. I like it.
Actually, if you were to be legitimate, if you were looking at that
Commentary, and this is just ridiculous. Alright. I'm sorry, I'm gonna just move on to the next one now. Oh man, A Link to the Past. Gosh, this was a really fun Let's Play, guys. This one was a special case. I basically was wanting to beat this game before Link Between Worlds came out. The funny thing was, though, I started it about a week before the Link Between Worlds came out. So I was, like, struggling to try and get this done as fast as I can. And while I totally did not make that quota, like, obviously, I don't know anyone who would be able to pull that off, like, you know, having not played the game in a really long time. That's it. So, yeah, I did manage to beat it within a month or so, but, yeah, it had been a really long time since I had played this game when I did this one, and also at this point I did get the VSDC video editor, though I never really utilized it that well with this series. But, sorry to get sidetracked. This game was really fun. I really like it. It's not my favorite Zelda, and at which point, you know, some people call blasphemy, but, you know, that's my personal taste. This one is really, you know, it's really fun. Like, you know, this isn't my most popular Let's Play, and I know lots of people have played A Link to the Past before, so, you know, no one really has any reason to watch my particular Let's Play of it. But, you know, this was a fun playthrough, and, yeah, I don't know, it was pretty good. This was also, I think, like, my second Let's Play that I, like, completely finished. I'm not sure on that, but, yeah. So, I mean, unless, actually, then, yeah, I don't think Metroid 2 Remake counts, so I think this might have been my first completed Let's Play. I'm not sure, though. Regardless, yeah. One after another. Oh, gosh. My voice acting there is just mastery. And I'm also starring in a Zelda movie. No, I'm just kidding. That exists, by the way. There is a Zelda movie. It's fan-made, but it does exist, and it's special. I enjoy watching it. It's by no means good, but I enjoy watching it. I did like the opening sequence of this game quite a bit compared to, you know, its sequel, Link Between Worlds. I will say, I did actually 100% Link Between Worlds within about like a week or two. Like, when I get a new Zelda game, I play it like non-stop. With the exception of Minish Cap right now, but that's for specific reasons. This game is just fantastic. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's just, you know, it's a classic. My girl voice.
I'm going out for a while.
I rather did do a hillbilly accent right now, and I would have done that now. Link, I'll be going there, but there.
Right, well, now I'm out into the
Oh,
world
God.
of pink hair and
Yeah.
all.
Pink hair and all. But yeah, let's see. Let's see if I already do it. Yeah, so I think I'm actually going to end talking about the past and we'll just move on to the next game. Alright.
Hello, guys.
Oh gosh, this game. Okay. I'm not really a big fan of how I handled this Let's Play, mainly on the basis that, RPG Maker 2003 is kind of a pain to mess with, because, you need to, like, press Alt and Enter at the same time to exit, like, a full screen mode, or, you know, messing with the audio levels and stuff just sucks, but that doesn't really excuse, you know, just the really high audio level that just, I don't know why it glitched out right there, because it showed, like, an animation from, like, A Link to the Past. I don't know what was up there. Yeah, just like with Metroid 2 Remake, I had the original gameplay up in the top right corner. Much superior game. And I will admit, I was being a bit harsh on this game at the conclusion.
You know, I did that.
Because, I mean, this is an indie project on a game that, you know, this person does not have a budget, it's not being paid, and I get it. And I'd put it on a pedestal next to Metroid 2 Remake, and they don't compare in any way, shape, or form. And I understand because Metroid 2 Remake is that rare phenomenon that just does not exist on a normal basis, so it is really hard to compare. And so I understand that. That said, this game is still unbearably just... I hear a lot of people actually like this one, and I mean, I don't know, I didn't like the art direction style personally in terms of how it represented the Link's Awakening, and I didn't really like, you know, the reused character sprites, you know, I mean, it's not technically reused in the case of Marin, but I mean, come on, that's Zelda from Minish Cap, you know? I don't know. I just don't really like this game that much. The gameplay is unbearably slow. Like, if you compare it, like, side by side to, like, the original in the top right corner, I could get to the same areas in, like, half the time the video takes me to go there. I don't know. I don't like this game. No, I mean, again, I still have to say this Let's Play, you know, especially the third part. I do find a decent amount of enjoyment from the third part if it weren't for the fact that if I were being smarter and had earphones or something in instead of letting the echo and, yeah, the audio's... I apologize to you guys. But, yeah. Regardless,
I got something to tell you. I forgot.
you know, this game...
Also, I'm sure you noticed.
I just don't like it. As I said, the original Link's Awakening, fantastic game. I advise you guys, if you're a Zelda fan, you should try it. It's fun. Some of the puzzles are bizarre, but it's really fun. I like it. I like it a lot. It's unique. I wouldn't say it's like Majora's Mask different or anything, but it did a lot of things different for its time, and it's really cool. I like it. So, yeah, that's about my opinions. The original game is good, and this remake, okay. I'm gonna let the video go on for like a little bit longer just because it gives me a little more rant time, but it's like, I actually did talk with the creator of this game over like a YouTube comment or something, and he seemed like a pretty nice guy, I guess. So I do take back a lot of my bad, you know, comments about this. But that said, this game was not fun to play. And I find that choosing RPG Maker 2003 as an engine to build this off was not a very good move. I would have rather had something like Game Maker or something, but regardless, you know, if this game were to be picked up again on a different game engine or something, you know, I find it would be a bit better. Now, yeah, that's about all I really have to say about it. So I believe we will now move on to the next one. Oh man, this one. Rated M for, I don't know, most bizarre game I've played. Oh gosh,
As I said, I was
it's funny.
playing
This is my only like rated M Let's Play, and I never finished it. I don't really want to be honest. This is weird. This game is really weird. Like, I don't really know what I was thinking when I started this one, and as I went further, I just kind of was like, okay, I've got it done playing this
I
one.
know about it, but I didn't ever touch it.
I mean, this is fun,
Yeah,
but it was
this is-
what? I
heard a lot
can't
of good
describe
things
it.
about it, so I think we'll just.
I mean, it's good. It's pretty good as far as RPG Maker goes. Like, the comedy was really funny from what I played. The
Yeah, I guess I do. Okay.
This is so weird.
Okay. Right. Oh. Okay.
This was like the funniest like interaction ever.
No, I don't know what your land is. I don't know.
I don't know what your land is. Just yes or no.
No, I don't know. Sorry.
No, this cannot be. Every
No, I mean the rated M. The reason why I put that in there is mainly on the basis that the level of content in which I create. I mean, I myself, you know, I don't swear, like that's just a thing with me. So on a regular basis, I'm inherently a lot more child friendly than a lot of other people, and I do have some young people that may on occasion watch my videos. So I was like, okay, if I'm gonna be doing this game, I need to have some sort of M-rated thing on this because this is a little weird.
Sounds like a bad dude.
Sounds like a bad dude.
He was, after all, defeated. His armies cast into the mountains and hunt
I do have to say, I mean, as far as I would give this B level acting. Like, this isn't like the most riveting narration I've ever seen, but it's I don't know, it's a pass.
I had more important questions, but
I have more important questions. This was so weird. I mean, if you guys like want to play this game, go ahead. It's really good. It's just not my kind of game. It's bizarre. I'm not even getting into like some of like the main dialogue here. I mean, this part has been relatively witty, but like up until like that point though, when you get to the actual main character, let's just say interesting things will happen. Like, you can also watch my Let's Play to find out what I'm talking about, but I don't think I'm gonna be getting to that point. So it's a good game. Weird. I don't really plan on doing more on this game, but yeah. So do with that what you will. Oh boy, yeah, guys. Disco Dodgeball. Okay. So, around this time is a good point to bring up how I know Ash to Ashes. So Ash to Ashes is a good friend of mine. You know, he is. We went to like the same youth group and stuff. So in general, yeah, no. So I saw that he was doing YouTube, and that I was doing, and he saw that I was doing YouTube. And, you know, I was like, you know what, it'd be really fun if we did, like, a little crossover thing. Like, this isn't the first Disco Dodgeball video, but, considering, that this is, like, the official version, I wanted to show this one. But yeah, no, we already had, plans for our other series, Minish Cap VERSUS at the time. But, regardless, you know, I just felt like doing this anyway, like, out of just, you know, fun. Because I saw Markiplier play this, like, on one of his streams or something, and, like, I don't know, it just seemed like a funny idea to do this game, and so Ash to Ashes and we totally did this.
you're still dead.
You know, yeah. So if you guys are a fan of my Minish Cap VERSUS, you know, you're already well acquainted with Ash to Ashes and stuff, or even if you've watched this, but if you aren't, you know, totally cool guy, and so be sure to just check out his videos and stuff, you know. Yeah, I don't know. He has a pretty awesome personality, you know. However, you take that implication. I suck at this game. Like, I am always shooting through my own hoops. It's It's
See
terrible.
if I can do this awesome bounce off the wall. Wait, what color
Oh
am I?
man.
I'm blue.
Yeah, I think around this time was when I did my second playthrough of Metroid 2 remake.
Oh no!
So that was special.
You can actually bounce off the opposite wall and back into your.
She'll
own
take
goal
your
if you-
face. Jeez. I had the weirdest commentary here. I suck at this game, by the way. Or like first-person shooters
Sure,
in general, usually, but
Okay, so it's first to
definitely
10.
this game. I suck at this one.
Hey, get that in. No, you're useless.
Man.
Like, useless teammate.
Just I find the physics in this game a little bizarre, and I mean this is a fun game, but I openly am gonna say that
I need that. I need
this
that.
game gets
I need to
old
get it in.
fast. Like
Oh,
it's a fun idea, and the whole style of it is still cool.
Most
I
times.
died the most times, but yeah, outside the style, there really isn't much
So as
to
you see,
talk
there's a lot
about
more
with this
maps,
game.
there's just a lot
You know,
more
you just kind of
everything.
shoot people, or you put it in through hoops. It's just like simplified first-person shooter, and it just
Yeah. Oh
there's
my goodness.
nothing you can really present that's new for that. It's
It
I don't know.
makes now and then, but it's not like that.
Yeah, it's not awful like it used to be. It was
Yeah,
awful
well,
in the alpha.
anyway, at this point, you kind of get the idea, and we'll be moving on to the next video now.
Hey, guys.
Oh man, Minish
GenmaTheSamurai
Cap
here,
VERSUS.
and I'm joined
Oh
by-
boy, this is a
Ashes.
really fun series of mine. So again, to kind of add on to what I was saying before, so I had been talking with Ash, and we had kind of realized at the time that I had played every single Zelda game except for Minish Cap, and that he had played pretty much only Minish Cap. And so there was this interesting idea that I had when I was watching Attacking
Yeah,
Toucans
so
and Josh
we're going to
Jepson's
be
Ocarina of
doing
Time versus
race competitions
that we
going
would
through the
race
dungeons.
through this game
And if it's
with
not
our
dungeon,
different
just going to
levels of experience.
go
Now, of course, it didn't, and it hasn't
We're
been
just gonna go
ending
through
particularly
together
well for me. I'm not
the
going to
same
spoil
place.
too much, but it's kind of like,
I actually
boy.
clicked into the,
I mean,
file select.
one thing I'm definitely super proud of in this series is that I definitely took my editing to the next
I might join
level.
you, so just
Like,
keep going.
What I do find is that my commentary isn't always like the most riveting thing in the universe. Like
Oh.
I will openly admit my commentary can get pretty darn boring. So I really wanted to bring up, editing, like just and take it to the next level, and I found I did a pretty good job with that in this series. So in general, I love this game so far, and I've just found all sorts of fun things to do with this, and
Alright, so
um,
I'm gonna hover over the end button.
yeah, I don't really have much more to say aside from that.
Three.
Just misstep there.
Alright, now
But yeah,
one,
I don't know. I really like just the gameplay of this one. It's definitely been better than I expected. I don't really know how I would put it there, compared to some of the other Zelda games I've played. It's really good. I definitely see some problems with it compared to, a few other ones, but it's really good. I do find this probably was due to translation, just the long pauses that just kind of exist in between other things.
That's so
When peace had been restored, the people enshrined that blade with care. So it's actually kind of spastic. One moment it's like giving you like a ton of time to read it, and then it's just the next moment it's like, oh, you gotta read that.
Yep.
Oh, this is like the
Oh, man, no.
credits scene. Also, I'm playing this blind, guys.
I'm such a nerd when I do
Yes,
this
I've played this
series.
before,
Like
but
I
many years
played
ago.
so many Zelda games
But
that
you get the
like
advantage
I
of
just
playing the entire
instinctively like
series.
mind trained to just catch stuff.
Like, figuring
Like
out
and I would just be freaking out, or like Din, Nehru, and Ferror, and like Ash would be there just like, oh dear God. Like it's
Good morning.
I don't know. This has been a really fun series. If you want my honest opinion,
You can voice,
I've been openly nerding out, but I've been loving every minute of my nerding out.
oh god, that like feels so bad.
And I mean, I wish that this part wasn't so long. Like I do find that people find a bit of a disconnect. Trying to find the parts in which we actually do
You know how
dungeons.
he gets.
My piece of advice.
But this is also a blind Let's Play. Like, I am playing this game my first time. He is helping me out, but it's like,
He'll be fine.
you know, it's a bit weird. And I know, I don't know. And that's why I try to compensate in some other areas, but whether or not I succeed or not, I don't know.
I thought Ian
But anyway, I think that's about all I'm going to show of Minish Cap, but yeah. So, we'll move on to the next game now. Oh gosh. RWBY Grimmy Clips. Okay.
GenmaTheSamurai here.
So, this was a weird game to decide to do. And that was mainly on the basis that this game, oh man, the frame rate is really dropping in this video. By the way, guys, I think it's probably because it's HD. But in general, this was a fun game to do. But as I played it, I kind of made this realization that this would be really dang repetitive. And so, because of that repetitiveness, I had to do something to the video, so that's why there's so many jump cuts. But I think it turned out for the best. This was one of my best edited videos, for my opinion, just in terms of consistently being fun and, you know, presenting the game at the same time. But as far as just, you know, playing through the game, no, I'm not, like, really doing that, and I don't think it would be a very good video anyway. But anyway, when I chose to do this game, you know, I actually wasn't expecting that many people to have played this before. I found out about this game rather late, when I learned that Rooster Teeth had purchased, you know, this development team that made this, so, or developer, I don't really know. So, at that point, I was kind of like, okay, well, I'll try this anyway. And yeah, this is really fun, actually, at its core. Like, the basic gameplay, like, there's a whole lot of potential for someone to expand on this gameplay and, you know, make something really cool. At the moment, it's just, you know, your traditional wave-based game with more Kingdom Heartsy action, but it's still really fun. There's a few problems with this game in general. One of it being that, like, I don't know, it's kind of boring. And that there's no music. Now, I understand the reason there's no music, but it kind of annoys me, especially since the soundtrack is literally one of my favorite things to come from RWBY. As I'm sure you might have heard just from, like, you know, the video itself, like, the music in it is just so good. It is so good. Like, I can't even, like, okay. Alright, like, I mean, I guess it depends on taste, but I don't know, I like it. Yeah, no, as far as the regular action goes, no, there's a bunch of neat abilities. Like, I didn't really get to the point to show off some of the other abilities. Like, there's another thing where you can pretty much just straight up, you know, just cut off enemies' heads and stuff, and it does a whole lot of damage compared to, you know, the regular attacks, like the executioner thing. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, I've messed with this again. It's just, you know, recording a whole bulk of it, you know, and just kind of wanting to just play through it. I don't know, I think it'd be a pretty boring video. I feel like I could just kind of put focus on some other videos that would be more entertaining to watch rather than this one. But I do recognize that this one was pretty popular, and I'm glad it was, because there was a lot of effort put into this. I had to edit with Windows Live Movie Maker since it was HD, so it wasn't easy to do what I did. The stupid combat skirt joke.
Hey, you know what's good to wear? Skirt.
Yeah, well, anyway, yeah, so this is RWBY Grimmy Clips. Oh boy, this one. So, yeah, we had just, like, done the, recording for, the Seiken Densetsu announcement video. That was a really fun one to make, if you haven't checked that out, but, yeah, so, we were just chilling out, and we wanted to do some recording of bad games, just for laughs. This video, I was kind of like, I wish, at the time we had a capture card, because, then we could have just kept the camera focused on us, but, as it is, I don't know, I think we did pretty well with what we had.
Never understand this game. And two, motion controls.
Motion controls.
Like this? What? That's how you do motion.
Oh man.
Here we go. One. Let's go.
Sonic and the Secret Rays. This game, okay, so yeah, I've said it in the video, but yeah, it was during Christmas and my dad had purchased me a copy of the game from like a bargain bin or something. Like it was like $5 or something. I can't remember. I don't know, but in general, like okay, so I wasn't like particularly too excited about this game, you know, because Dad saw that I was playing a lot of Sonic games. It was particularly for something I was doing with a friend at the moment, but never really happened. But it was really fun. Sonic, like, I mean, Sonic Adventure 2 is really, it's pretty fun. But this game, when I tried playing this one, I got so frustrated. Like, I can't even describe it. This is one of those games that just makes you just stop. Especially with these racing segments that like I had to do in this video. Like, it's freaking impossible. You have like this ball of light that moves so much faster than you. I hear you get like another ability like way later that like, you know, makes it doable. But I hate cred like that in video games. It's like kind of going like, if I can't do it, then don't throw it in my face. This isn't like Metroid where it's like, you know, that's a way of getting you to explore. It's like, no. This one literally is just there just to say, oh, you can do it right now, but you shouldn't do it right now. I hate cred like that. The controls of this are so bad. Oh my freaking god. This is so... Sorry about that.
Oh my goodness.
Weird. Yeah.
Do not do the jump. Do
So
not.
bad.
Stop it. Okay. Yes. 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 Yes.
I wish I was able to focus on the screen there, but yeah, no, it's stupid motion controls, and I failed the mission.
Okay, see that ball?
Yeah, so there will be more bad games with friends videos in the future, but yeah, this is a bad one. So, oh man, Starless Umbra. Man, my history with this game actually goes quite a while back. I had played an earlier iteration of this back when I was super into RPG Maker games, like 8 years ago or something. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, this was just pretty cool back then, but like, you know, this, I don't know. This was really fun. I felt I wanted to do this at some point, like back when I did the Drunken Paladin video. I was like, this was one of the RPG Maker games I wanted to tackle eventually, but I wanted to wait until I had more popularity. And I mean, I definitely could have waited until, you know, much later than I tackled this, you know, because I really wanted to get this game attention. Like, this is really good, but regardless, you know, I felt I wanted to do this, so I did. This game, I mean, it does definitely have a lot of similar ideas to Final Fantasy VI and some other stuff, but I mean, I think this definitely has a lot of originality to it and really cool stuff that, like, takes the idea of, like, a Super Nintendo-styled game, but then moves it to the next level. You know, I mean, I'm sure a lot of the promise of this is probably just the product of the 10 years this has been in development, but it's kind of like...
Who are you?
I don't know. I really like this game.
Don't remember yet? Looks like I had much more time than I had imagined.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like I said, like about right here, I think they could have added a little bit more backstory to these characters in this game, but I felt, you know, this was okay.
Seems your ambitions are still just a memory lost amidst the ocean of thought.
Just big speak. You're not unconscious. What's going on? Yeah, I found myself, I was really getting into this, just like with my Golden Sun one. Like, I did ease up on the jokes a bit, because I'd been doing a lot of Let's Plays where I was, you know, doing a lot of funny edits, but with this one, I definitely, you know, there was less I could joke about. Like, this was just good, you know?
The Elder, he's evacuating the whole village. What happened?
So I guess this definitely was a case of, you know, interest regarding you guys, you know, but I don't know. I'm really happy that this first part got a lot of views. This was also advertised by the creator. Like, I definitely talked a bit with the creator, Dragon Hartman, however he wants to be referred to. And yeah, no, he's a pretty neat guy from what I've seen and stuff, his Heroes of Umbra game is pretty fun from when I've messed with it, and in general, I don't know, I really, respect a lot of the, talent that this guy has. He helped also clear me up on, exactly what indie development kind of is, because I was just like, oh, it's kind of for a while. It's like, does that mean like it's one person who made it? It's like, it's not necessarily. I'm just kind of an idiot that way, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's Starless Umbra. So let's move forward. And finally, Metroid Prime. Oh my gosh, I've come such a long way since I started. Yeah, so it's kind of like I said, this is a childhood in my mind. Wow.
So I have unlocked a number of features, including card mode and
like, I don't know if you guys noticed when I uploaded this, so it was Saturday or something, back when YouTube was just being weird. I mean, they've always been weird, but, there were reports, the Game Grumps, Markiplier, like, no one was able to upload, like, anything, including myself. I was, like, trying to upload this video, and it took me until, like, 4 in the afternoon to successfully get the video up. There was a whole lot of agony involved. One realization I kind of noticed, like, I did do 2 takes of the intro to this game, and that was mainly because I usually do talk a lot in my, recordings of these games, and I know I probably shouldn't talk that much, so I kind of was like, alright, I need to kind of ease up, talking during cutscenes and whatnot, because, it can probably take away a lot of the impact, from what's going on in the game. So, yeah, so, like, seems like here, I totally did, stop commentating for a bit because I didn't want to, like, suck away from the moment, as it were, because my channel's about, showing off the games. And if I spend so much time talking about the game rather than showing it, how am I doing my job right? Yeah. So in general, I am a huge fan of this game, and I can't wait to finish this. I have like 4 series running. This generally seems to be the number, but jeez, it's so many. Like, I can't. Okay, 4 may not seem much, like, to you guys, like, if you follow the channel, but it's, like, kind of like, you don't want more than 4, probably, because if you do, you have to, like, juggle so many, and it just kind of becomes a pain. So, yeah. Like, there's a few games I totally want to do, but I am waiting until the opportune moment. Because, honestly, I don't want too many series running at the same time. You know what I mean?
So, it was a pretty big deal when they transitioned this game to 3D because...
anyway, so yeah, in general, with Metroid Prime and stuff, I'm just totally pumped to make some of these games, and I hope you guys will continue to watch that. I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I'm going to end it right about now, so I hope you guys enjoyed this 150th video. I don't know if this is a nostalgia trip for you so much as it is for me, to kind of go from my roots and then go up to what I'm doing now. And just kind of see, how far I've traveled, as far as editing and doing videos has come. I think I've finally kind of, gotten a hold of how to do this stuff. So, I do hope you'll continue to watch my videos, and just yeah, enjoy and maybe check out some of these older ones that I totally advise. Like out of all these other ones I've shown, definitely check out my Metroid 2 remake playthrough. And give Golden Sun a chance. I know my commentary isn't like the best start, but it's a super good game, and I think you might enjoy that playthrough. You know, by the time you're done. I don't know. It's informational, so yeah. All right.
Wow, that's been a long video. But regardless, you know, I thank you guys so much. You know, like, what just kind of blew me away about this is just, you know, like, without you guys viewing my channel, I would not have the motivation to get this far, you know? I mean, what you guys do, like, you know, it does impact, you know, my decisions with this whole thing, you know, and, I want to keep making content that you guys like, and so, you know, I'm just really happy that, you know, you guys are watching my videos and stuff, and, you know, you're really helping me out. You know, I've gotten you know, a few partnership offers. I'm still figuring stuff out, you know, in my own life before, you know, I feel like I'm ready to, you know, get to that point. But, you know, you guys are really pushing me forward and stuff, and, you know, just for me to reach 150 videos, and those were only, like, 12 videos out of all that, and, like, you know, in only a few minutes, too. You know, the sheer amount of, like, hours that you guys have put into my videos, you know, assuming you watched it all, which statistics say maybe not, but, you know, just all of that, you know, I have no words for it. You know, I don't want to drag this video on much longer. It's already, like, past, like, 40 minutes, but, like, I just want to say one last thing, okay? Thank you guys so much, okay? It really does mean a lot. And in general, I'm gonna keep trying to make videos and you know, try to find new ways to kind of expand this whole thing and, you know, do what's best while also, you know, doing what I feel I want to do too, you know? Shared interest. Well, regardless, I thank you guys for watching this long video, and hope you enjoyed my 150th special. Alright, bye.